Kovacic.
What is the role of Kovacic
I
in
feel
this present Chelsea team?
Since Jorginho left, Kovacic decided to wear Jorginho's shirt.
And
When the ball gets to Kovacic, all Kovacic does is give the ball back to Enzo. Hello guys, welcome to Chelsea Fans Voice. This is the maiden edition of our review show. We'll be reviewing the game between Chelsea and Real Madrid last night. Last night was a really disappointing one in general. Chelsea lost 2-0 to Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Yimzy and this is
Edache.
Okay, last night was a very disappointing one. We lost 2-0 to Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. I expected something better from this Chelsea team, but unfortunately, we couldn't score. We couldn't churn out, not even a draw out of this game. How are you feeling, Edache?
Okay, well, it is a mixed feeling in the sense that we expected more from the boys and the coach. Looking from the lineup presented by Lampard yesterday evening, he started with a three-man defense line, a five-man midfield, and a two-man attackers, and of which actually he benched Kai Havertz yesterday. Tactically, I felt he thought it twice, applying a three-man defense, five-man midfield, so that we could conserve them, get those chances, create those chances. First of all, is to conserve the pressure. Yeah, because we have bright midfielders in the middle. We have the likes of James, the likes of Benchue, Enzo, Kante, and Kovacic. Then it was just for us to open up the game. If we are attacking, we open up our game, create those chances, bury those chances. But like every other day,
Personally, I felt the lineup was our best lineup to put out against this Madrid side.
Yes.
With the squad we've got now and the players currently on form, benching Kai Havertz was the right thing to do. Chelsea fans have always called for Kai Havertz to the bench, and he was benched. Yeah, it was a good lineup. But when the game came, at the beginning of the game, yeah, I saw the tactics conserve pressure and maybe hit Madrid on the counter. And in the first minute, we had an opportunity to hurt Real Madrid, but a certain Joe Felix lost that chance.
Yes, it's just one of those lack of creativity on the side of Joe Felix, and it's not just the Madrid game. It has been a consistent lack of burying those chances that most time doesn't come twice. The first minute, 50 something seconds chances by Joe Felix, the ball from Kante was part of the plan. You could imagine the brilliancy from Kante.
Yeah.
That was the game plan, but Joe Felix just couldn't bury it for us.
Yeah.
And then we paid for it.
I felt like Joe Felix, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Militao was on him. As a prolific striker or a forward player, when a defender is on you, you cut. It was too easy. You can feel his presence and you know where the defender's heading. The defender was on his left. Militao was on his left, and all he needed was to cut to the left.
Okay, now analyzing that Joe Felix missed, a midfielder passed across to you as an attacker. Now the ball came to you from the right side, right? The defender marking you is directly at your left hand side. What do you do as his right attacker? What do? You were already a step ahead of the defender, although the defender is at the left side of the field, right? What do? You pull to the left, not to the right. When you put to the left, you've narrowed his defensive ability for him.
And all Militao would have done there was to
bring him
down, and it would have been a clear red card. And we would have started on a good note. Yeah, on a good note. Because that 1-0 lead would put Madrid on pressure. On pressure, and we would have even gotten another goal, and the confidence would have been there to get something out of this game.
All the Chelsea team needs is to score a goal. A goal will boost the morale, will boost the confidence. But as it is now, we don't have confidence. We don't have confidence to shoot at goal.
So, in your analysis, generally from the midfield down to the defense, how do you rate performance from Enzo, Kovacic, and N'Golo Kante? I feel N'Golo Kante was N'Golo Kante. He did what he had to do.
Obviously,
When the
obviously,
players around you
obviously.
are playing trash, there's no way you're going to spice this up and maybe create magic from
Last
nothing.
night, Enzo played fantastically well. Okay, but I needed Kovacic to complement the effort of Enzo. Enzo, mind you, Enzo is a defensive midfielder who is offensive while with the ball. What is the work of Kovacic, for God's sake?
Kovacic.
What is the role of Kovacic in
I
this
feel
present Chelsea team?
since Jorginho left, Kovacic decided to wear Jorginho's shirt. Like
And
when the ball gets to Kovacic, all Kovacic does is give the ball back to Enzo. Enzo gives him the ball. Like before Enzo came into this Chelsea team, Kovacic was taking the ball forward. He holds the ball, takes the ball from the defense, takes it forward, and makes key passes that like would get goals.
yes,
But he doesn't
Enzo,
do that anymore.
before Enzo come in, we watch Kovacic play, move to the front, but with little creativity. That was the problem. But now, what the Kovacic you see today,
Yeah.
the Kovacic you see today doesn't have the confidence to move forward. Enzo from behind moves most time moves forward than the Kovacic that is ahead of him.
Like this guy is 28. He's 28. Like
Yes.
why wouldn't he have the confidence to move forward? I feel like he's falling off. He's falling off and
Kovacic is not improving.
he's not improving. Like to be
Kovacic
fair,
is not
he's not
improving.
improving.
This-
And the best thing as this Chelsea team now, we have to start scouting for a proper midfielder. Because
Obviously,
he's not improving.
Obviously, at the end of the season,
We got an improved like a quality midfielder in Enzo. Or we thought Kovacic would be the perfect match, but it's not working.
it's not working.
It's not working.
We could try something else this weekend. Rest Kovacic. It's a personal opinion from me.
And it's
Rest
not
Kovacic.
like we're gonna pinpoint on Kovacic that this defeat is on
No,
him
no,
or
no.
plays it on Joe Felix.
No,
It's
no.
this loss
It's a
was a
team.
general thing. Like
It's a team
from the defense,
problem.
we saw James. I don't like criticizing James too much, but he was totally off. He was losing possession like
Okay,
too
now
much.
you know what I discovered about James recently is ever since James came back from injury, James came too. After he came back, then he signed a new contract. Right? After that contract, he became too relaxed, too confident that
Obviously, he won't be relaxed next season. Malagosto is coming in, so
Okay.
he won't be relaxed. Chilwell was off. Chilwell was off, and unfortunately, he got the red card. That was a clear red card.
yes, and we won't be having him for the next game.
Yeah, and yeah, the return leg he won't be there. I think Koulibaly in the defense he could have been better. Yeah, Fofana as well. Fofana could have done
Yeah,
better.
the first-
But I saw in the first few minutes, I saw Fofana, yeah, taking on Vinicius and doing quite a good job. But going deep down into the game, he totally lost it.
He lost it, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
And the first goal that came from Modric passed to Vinicius, right? Now the recovering time, it took Fofana some second late to recover, and that cost a goal. Okay, I didn't just watch where Benzema was. No, before Benzema making that move, that ball ought to have been stopped by Fofana. Not out. You challenge. It's up to him to challenge Vinicius.
Yeah.
But he failed to. He calculated just for himself and not for the attacker. But as a defender, you have to calculate for yourself and you calculate the possible moves by an attacker. That he failed. And it resulted to Vinicius having a clear chance to just lay the ball for Benzema. And the big Benz did what he knows how to do best.
Unfortunately, we've lost it. We lost the first game at the Santiago Bernabeu, and hopefully we would have to bounce back at Stamford Bridge. But we'll have a Premier League game at the weekend against a Brighton side.
A performing Brighton side.
Performing Brighton side, an attacking Brighton team. I feel like Mason Mount is going to start that game, and there will be lots of changes going
Yes,
into that game?
going into next weekend game against Brighton, I feel the coach will inject Mount into that team. He probably give Joao Felix some rest, bring him up second half, but let Mount start. I love the energy and the charisma Mount put into the Chelsea team is is wonderful.
Yeah,
And we've missed that for the past, like we've played like 8 games without Mount. We
yeah,
played like 8 games without Mount, and the statistics shows that we've lost over 70% of our games without Mount.
yeah,
So I think if you inject Mount, let Havertz remain on the bench, inject Mount and Sterling,
yeah.
and let's see how the weekend will go. But hopefully, I think Chelsea will get our first win under Lampard this weekend. Hopefully.
Let's see how that goes. And we'll be here after the game, Chelsea Brighton, to give you all the preview about the game and everything you need to know. Please, if you're on this channel, kindly support us by subscribing. You can like and also drop comments and suggestions.
And also, you could follow us on your favorite social media platforms, Chelsea Fan Voice.